Oh, they're brilliant. International jewel thieves. Oh, the guy's been caught, but they did a daring raid on a diamond heist in a jewellery shop. And you gotta love a diamond heist if you can get away with it. And gems, no one was hurt. They did it was a proper setup. They had somebody going in disguises, pretending to be looking at certain jewellery, pretending to be Russian businessmen, and somehow they tricked they did a diversion and swapped the gems with pebbles, and the pebbles where the gems were, and walked off with the diamonds or whatever they were. Excuse me, and they got away with it. 2.2 million. Imagine that being the person who was on who was working that day, and all of a sudden you find you've just been left with a load of stones, pebbles off the beach or something. Brilliant, like the Pink Panthers. There's a bunch of raiders called the Pink Panthers, isn't there? They go around doing all the jewellery shops around Europe. I don't think they've ever been caught. Anyway, this guy has, and he hasn't got. Apparently, this was a bit like the Ocean's 11 franchise or whatever. So yeah, that's good. I like clever people who do clever raids like that, because they're only rich people that are robbing them off, and it's insured. So nobody's going to lose out eventually. And then they're cheaper for us. Then when they come on the black market, we can all buy them nice and cheap. Always cheap stuff going around where I grew up. Fucking the pub was where you bought everything. This is where you bought fucking bikes, suits, watches, meat, whatever the fuck. It was all in the pub. It was almost like the conveyor belt of what's it called? The generation game, when everything comes through. Cuddly toys, for everything for your kids. Electric toothbrushes. You go around with shopping. You wouldn't even have to go shopping. You just go to the pub. So perfect. Anybody that needs to go to the pub, and your wife wants you to go to shops, that's the perfect. It marries itself very well. You just go to the pub, and all the fucking tea leaves will bring all the stuff in, and you buy it off them.